back, y'all. I have a NYX haul for you guys, and I'm so excited because there are so many new products out there and I could not wait to share them. So some of them I got at Ulta, a few of them you've seen before, and then some I got off the NYX website. And that is why I call this L's Fail, because the colors that I could have sworn I picked out were not the colors that I got. So I'm guessing this is just all human error from me, of course. But before we get into it, let's just ignore the hair. It's straight. I don't know. I'm getting it done Friday. Okay, it'll look better Friday. Let's start off with the first item, which was my favorite item, and it's these NYX lingerie. I love these liquid lipsticks. They are so good, but the colors I thought I picked out were not the colors that I got. So the first one I have is number 2, and this is Embellishment, or as I like to call it, Walking Dead Purple. So it's a beautiful, wonderful formula, but just doesn't look good on me. The next one was number 12, and this is an Exotic. I loved these. Loved the formula. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, drugstore liquid lipstick formulas. So lots of more information on liquid lipsticks on the blog. High-end, drugstore, I got you covered. Here are the messy swatches you can see. Number 2 and number 12 right there. This next one is a bit of a fail. It's the NYX Lip and Cheek Souffle, and this is essentially just one of their lip creams that you just put on. You're supposed to be able to put it on the cheeks and blend it in, but it does not last long at all. While the NYX lingerie did not have a good smell to them, this one does. It's just very, very faint, you know, the creamy smell that we're used to from NYX. And to me, y'all, this looks like a dang Ipsy sample. Like I would get in my Ipsy bag, like, oh, I got a little sample of the NYX. But this is what it looks like swatched right there. So this one I was disappointed in, but I will keep using it on my lips. Next up, I have the NYX Ombre Lip Duo, and this is going to be in the shade Freckles and Speckles, and I have a lot of freckles, so that works out perfectly. So I just read this article and I posted it on my Facebook. If you don't follow my blog, Facebook, it's Elsie's blog. So that's it, facebook.com/Elsie's blog. And it said ombre lips are out, but I got this back in January when it was still on trend. So essentially, for those of us who, you know, you want to do the ombre lip, or you just don't want to have that many products around, you pick up this. You have 2 products and they're different sizes, one on each end. This is what it looks like. I had coffee, so that's why it looks horrible. You can see right there, those are the 2 swatches. So yeah, it's fun to try. I don't think I'd buy another one, but I really did like it. Let's move on to the face. NYX came out with their version of it's called First Base. It's a primer spray, and you're supposed to put this on before makeup. So kind of think of it like the pre-makeup setting spray, or just another way to do a primer. And Scandinavia has one, and it's pretty much identical to this. But yeah, I liked it. Do y'all remember last year when NYX released all these different primers, and like one was green, one was purple? Well, I picked those up and I don't have them anymore to compare. I remember hauling them last year, but they kind of remind me of this. This is the NYX Hydra Touch primer, and it has chamomile, green tea, ginseng root to create the perfect canvas and give your skin a radiant boost. So I have it on today, but essentially it reminds me a lot of the moisturizers from Neutrogena that came out, the gel moisturizer. So it goes on, it looks like a cream that just dries into a gel. It's not sticky or anything, but that's what it reminds me of. I don't think does anything to my skin to boost it, but maybe if you have combo skin, you would like it. More primers, you say? Why, yes, I've got one for you. This is the NYX Born to Glow. Now, this is supposedly the next step up from the Born to Glow primers that they have that are a little bit wider, that are already out. You know, you have like a golden one, a pinky one. Pinky? Yes. So this one I have reviewed on the blog yesterday if you want to check it out. And this is in the shade White, and this reminds me a lot of NYX Strobe Cream. So you just put this on first, and you know, it gives you a bit of a glow. I have it on, but because I'm in like the brightest window ever, you probably can't really tell that much of a difference. But check out the blog if you want to see pictures of this with a flash on of what it looks like. One last primer I'm going to talk about. This is the Pro Foundation Mixer, and this is in Luminous. This is another one. I swear I got a different shade. I swear I did. But it comes in 3 shades. So you have the Luminous, and then you have just a couple of other shades. So you're supposed to be able to mix it in and change the texture of your shades. So this is Luminous. It's very, very soft, and it just blends out. You can wear it as it is. You can blend it out, and it's not anything that's going to be super glowy on your face, but it does give a really nice natural glow. I've mixed it in with a bunch of different liquid foundations, and I don't think you can see it, but it's just very, very nice shiny glow without being glittery. So if you didn't want to spend the money to go for a luminous foundation like this one from Becca or this one from Laura Mercier, which both of these are on the blog if you're interested in looking at reviews for them, this could be an option for you. NYX Gotcha Covered is their latest concealer, and concealers from NYX have always been a miss for me. I've just been really disappointed in them, but this one is amazing. It's super thick, it's waterproof, it doesn't crease, or at least on me and on my dry skin, and it reminds me a lot, very, very similar to the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and this is in the shade Beige. So I have it on today, and of course I have dark circles because I do. I'm just a dark circle kind of chick. But, what? But anyway, I really do like this. Very, very thick, and it does stay tacky like the entire day, so you will have to set it with a little bit of something if you want to get rid of that tackiness. I've talked about this before in my January haul, but this is the NYX Soft Focus Primer. And you can see what it looks like here. It's just a creamy primer that you put onto your skin first. Has a little bit of that creaminess that fades into a powder. And for me, it does nothing. It doesn't hide any pores. It doesn't blur anything out. I'm throwing sponges around. And I tried it a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different techniques, and ways to apply it. I tried it after my makeup. I tried it so many different ways, and it just was a fail. Then I picked up the NYX Ombre Blush. This is in the shade Soft Flush. I'm obsessed with ombre blushes, but so many of them are just huge fails because they have that spray of glitter, and then once you get that off, it's a horrible product. But this is in the shade Flush, and y'all, this is no joke. First of all, how gorgeous is this? Very, lovely, but you swipe it, and you're going to get a beautiful peachy pink. So pretty. I have it on today, but I had to just do the tiniest bit. But you can see how you wipe it and you get rid of that color, and then you can like, kapow! Isn't that what you say when you swatch blushes? No? Just me? Okay. And then I decided to hop, skip, and jump over into contour and highlight land. I don't know what I was thinking, but here we are. The first one I tried out, and I shared this in the haul before. This is the Face Duo Sculpt and Highlight. And this is in the shade Ivory Taupe. So I believe it was the lightest one that they had. And this was a huge, huge fail for me. It didn't do anything. It just blended itself out, especially when this one stuck around a little bit better. But this, it just blended away into nothing. So this one was a fail. So we're moving from liquid. We're going into cream. I have the cream highlight. So you have your highlight, your contour, and then your accent, or your shimmer, I guess you could say. And I have it on today, but it's one of those where you can't really tell. But yeah, it's okay. I did like, out of all of these, I like the contour product the best. We went from liquids to creams to powders, and this, I swear I did not pick this shade. I swear I did not. This is the Cheek and Contour Duo palette in Wine and Dine. Does this look like my skin tone at all? Let's take a closer look. Look how dark this is, y'all. I swear I clicked the first one, which was the lightest one. So we have the packaging, very pointy, makes me think of pyramids. That cut contour, Wine and Dine, chocolates and strawberries and wine, right? So this was the darkest one that came out, and both of these just look, even the blush color just look really, really brown on me. I'll swatch them for you. So it's been a fail for that, but you can see it. That's the blush, that's the contour. But, and that's what it looks like on my fingers. But the good news is that I've been able to wear them as eyeshadows. If you saw my post on when I did the Kylie Jenner lip kit, the Candy K, I believe it was, I used them as eyeshadow. So I had everything all matching, and you guys were like, what did you use? What did you use? And I said, blush. And people were like, no, that's not what we're talking about. But so I used the blush as eyeshadows, not an unheard of trick, and the bronzer, and it worked out. So I've been using them for that. So I think that's it. Let me know in the comments below if there's something that I've got to try out that's new, that just came out, and you think I need to try it from NYX. And have a great day. Be safe, behave, and be well. Lavelle, bye.